Well, hello, my friend. Welcome back to another episode of the From Chaos to Peace podcast, where I talk about how clutter is so much more than you think, and we put a spiritual twist on clearing that clutter to get organized. Thank you so much for allowing me back into your ears. Well, hello, my friend. I'm your host, Conny Graf. Thank you so much for tuning into this episode and supporting my podcast. And I want to welcome you to a new summer mini-series called Easy Listening. Short and sweet episodes with one simple takeaway and a recommendation for a past podcast episode. So let's start. The other day, I was out doing chores and feeding my horses, and I wanted to share something that came to mind while doing it. So I think I talked about this before on a podcast. One of my horses, she's unfortunately blind now. And it's something that we all had to adjust to since March. It was very, very hard in the beginning and disturbing. But now she has adapted really well. She seems to still see some light and shadows, and also because she knows the area around her barn so well, from living here for 13 years, she can still move around quite freely and independently, luckily. I really am happy to see her out there doing her thing still, so it's really nice. But she doesn't seem to really see anymore what's right in front of her. So she finds her hay that I spread for her all the way around. But then when I feed her grain in the morning and in the evening, I really have to guide her to her food bucket. I have to help her find it. I have to gently try to take her on the halter and move her over there, although she doesn't really often like it, but I do. Because if I don't, she's just sniffing the ground in all the wrong places, and she's getting antsy because she can hear the other horse already eating her grain, and she wants to, of course, too. So the other day, while I was helping her finding her grain bucket, I suddenly thought, wow, that is so similar to what I do and what I help my clients with their finances. Many people run their businesses almost like they're blind. They have this blurry vision of what they want it to be and what their revenue goal is and how their expenses are looking, right? But it's all very blurry. And they don't really take the time to look at their numbers. Maybe because they feel scared or ashamed or overwhelmed or whatever. They just think, oh, I'm not good with numbers or whatever. But that's the problem. Like running a business that way is scary. It's also risky, right? Especially when it comes to a business. It creates a lot of stress. And even if you try to ignore it, or especially if you try to ignore it, it creates a lot of stress and sleepless nights. And again, it is scary and risky because your business needs more than just you having a blurry vision around your finances. But the good news is, of course, just like my horse has me to guide her to her grain bucket, you can have someone like me to guide you when it comes to your finances. You don't have to do it alone. That is where a fractional CFO comes in. And here is what one of my clients recently said about working with me. You help me make decisions and feel like I have someone to ask, can I do this? Should I do this? Is it prudent? I have you to reflect things back to me. I never had a strategic partner like this that I could rely on, but it makes everything so much easier. And this is what my support looks like, right? Like I love supporting my horse finding her grain, and I love supporting my clients dealing with their finances, getting an overview where they're standing, making decisions, making hard decisions. So I always say, like, I do whatever it takes to help bring my clients peace of mind. I help my clients navigate difficult times and difficult decisions as business owners, but also as humans. We can't separate that business owner and human, right? What we do is together we create more peaceful physical and digital environment and more peaceful finances by pursuing and ensuring a livable net profit from their business, or if you work with me, your business. And you don't have to do it alone. So the quick takeaway for today is, if you feel like you're fumbling through your business finances without clarity, without support, and it's scary and lonely and risky, reach out. Don't stay in the dark. Don't sniff around on the ground trying to find your way. Let someone like me help guide you. It doesn't have to be me, right? But you're listening to this podcast, so maybe I am the right guide for you. So you can click the link in the show notes to schedule a free Chaos to Peace discovery call. Or if you prefer, you can just send me a message on Instagram. I am Conny Graf is my handle. And if you like this little summer edition, easy listening podcast episode, and you want to hear more around my ideas around peaceful finances, you listen to episode 247, Declutter Your Finances Now for More Peace in 2025, that I recorded back in January. Okay, my friend, that's it for today. Thanks for listening to Easy Listening Summer 2025 edition. Have a beautiful and amazing week. Talk to you next time. Take good care and find more peace.